Hi, Reject Nation. I'm Greg Alba. What is your name?
Courtney Wright.
Courtney Wright, friend of the people of Los Angeles. More than just me and my brother, Jay. Okay. Courtney, have you seen the movie Avengers Infinity War?
I have.
Yes?
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
It's about time you finally caught it. You were sitting
know.
right behind me when we watched it. So there's this channel. I don't know if you've heard of him or the crew. I don't know. I mean, they do awesome videos. It's called Mightyraccoon. Have you ever heard of Mightyraccoon?
No.
It's
In honor of Rocket?
The raccoon symbol, yeah. They do these fan types of computer animated short. You'll see. Let's just watch this one.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's watch it.
25 million views. Damn, dude, that's a lot of views.
Wow.
We reacted to a few of Mighty Raccoon's
Pretty
videos.
awesome.
Hulk versus Thanos fight scene, Wakanda battle. Alternate ending.
You should have gone for the head. What'd you do?
Whoa.
Oh, hey.
That was terrifying.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
That's terrifying.
I mean, he's all broken and battered.
Oh my gosh, this is violent.
They talk about Hulk smash. Oh! And Thor's like, why didn't you do that before, man? Ah!
Ew.
And the neck is all jacked up.
Puny God.
Oh. Oh no.
Well, they have the glove. Just snap it in
I know.
reverse.
What is this? What the hell is happening?
Look
So
at
into
Vision's
this.
head. I know. I'm like, jeez. There's Rocket. Wow.
Body model, huh? Okay.
Wow.
That was a brutal
That was
moment.
pretty
That was
good.
brutal when that happened.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I mean, I was not expecting that.
I was kind of worried there for a second that it was going to get even more bloody.
Yeah.
It's like, oh,
I thought he was gonna pop that head right
yeah,
off.
there's
Like, I
gonna
really
smash
did.
his
I
head.
was
I'm like, oh, jeez, what's going on here? This is so violent.
It's like that moment in Game of Thrones.
Yes, yeah. Like, why is it so much violence? Oh man, I wonder how that.
Oh, jeez.
This is a fun little fan film, you know.
Yeah, I get now why it has 25 million views. I could watch that again. That's crazy.
The effect on the Hulk's design, he looked like he kind of had stubble, a little bit of a beard.
Like he'd been through some stuff.
When you first get that first clear shot of face on, that was scary.
That was intense.
I was genuinely whoa, I've never been so scared of the Hulk before till this very moment.
That was like the Hulk from Planet Hulk. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That version of him.
If this had happened in the movie, not this exact version, but some resemblance
Something
of
where
it,
we got more Hulk.
or if the Hulk did come in and beat Thanos, hey, it would have made the cliffhanger not as, because you'd just be grab the glove. Courtney's allergic to cats.
I am.
So anytime
like,
there's a cat that passed beneath her, so anytime that happens, that's not me doing anything inappropriate with my hands. It's a cat.
It was a cat, and I'm like, oh god, no sneezing.
Remember that whole debacle? Let me see if I can pull it up. I think the Russo brothers did talk about it. Because remember in the beginning of the movie, Hulk versus Thanos, and then Hulk lost, and then he was a little baby for the whole movie.
Yeah, and he was like, I was like, what's happening? Because I've never seen Hulk be that emotional.
So shortly into an Infinity War, Thanos gets into a tussle with his strongest Avenger. The Hulk gets a few good hits in, but ultimately he is no man. Okay, all right. Here's what Joe Anthony Russo said. I wouldn't say that he's just powerful in terms of how like Thanos beat him. You didn't see him actively use the Power Stone in that fight. I think ultimately the way we looked at that fight and the way we talked about it with our stunt team when we were executing it was Hulk is obviously very powerful, but he's a little mindless in fighting style. It's aggressive, it's pummeling, like we saw here. Thanos is the Genghis Khan of the universe. He's a very skilled fighter, equally as strong. So when you put those two up against each other, the more skilled fighter is going to win. Which is why Hulk has a moment where he overpowers Thanos, but ultimately Thanos is smart. Oh, interesting. I actually didn't really read that whole quote before. He's saying that Thanos won because he's smarter and a more skilled fighter. Didn't really come across like that to me in the movie. Just kind of seemed like he was a lot stronger than Hulk.
Yeah, it did. It really did. But then that other paragraph, I was going to ask you about that one underneath it, the prevailing fan theory.
There's a pervading fan theory that Bruce Banner is actually Loki in disguise. I don't believe that for 1 second. I think that's stupid.
No? Okay.
What, do you believe that?
I don't believe. I'd never heard it before. I'd heard the one about like they think that Loki isn't dead because of his knife is in the wrong hand. His knife is in the left hand, and usually like when he faked his own death in Thor: The Dark World.
Yeah.
That his knife was in the left hand, and that usually he's right-handed.
But you can't grab the hologram Lokis.
I'm not saying it. I'm just like I just think it's interesting.
You know, I agree it's interesting.
But they grabbed him in the hologram Loki in the.
I think we're
the
reaching.
Dark World.
Loki's gone. But he
I
will
don't
be
think
back
so.
on the
He
Disney
will be
streaming
back.
service.
He will be back. I think there's hope. I think there's hope. The time stone is gonna save him. If that was really him.
Why would the time stone save him?
They're gonna go back in time, okay? They're gonna go back in time.
We're gonna go back to the very beginning.
Save Loki, okay? Save Loki.
Actually, they did go way back in time. That would make sense because then you could bring Asgard back.
I don't think they're gonna bring Asgard back though.
We don't
I think
need
it's gonna
it.
be in New
Just
Mexico
in
because that's
Chris
what
Hemsworth.
happened. That would happen.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
what happened
yeah.
in the comic book. Asgard
I remember.
becomes
You told me
moves to New
about
Mexico.
that. I remember that. Let's get back on topic here for
Okay,
1
sorry.
second.
We fell off the path. We're back on.
That's interesting to hear about the fight because that didn't really communicate to me there. I think this would have ultimately been disappointing though because if Thanos was just getting his ass. But then again, he did have an axe, the Stormbreaker, inside of him. So I feel like Hulk could have won in that moment. Yeah.
Right. Oh, so he
if
could
Hulk
have,
did show
in
up,
theory,
he would have been injured.
It would have been, yeah.
Okay.
That's true. Because
Yeah.
I was wondering, I forgot about that because in this video, I did notice that there was like a gash, like a wound near his chest, like near his heart. That's absolutely possible.
That's a good, right? See?
Mm-hmm.
See? He could have won. He could have won.
He could have.
All right, I'm glad we broke it down, Courtney. Before we wrap this video up, I want to give a patron of the day shout out to someone. Now, usually I like to select someone who I can perfectly suit in a good transition for a shout out for the video we reacted to. Today's Scuba Steve, because Courtney saw his name and said, I like his name. So we're going to shout you out, Scuba Steve.
It was the first one that popped into my... I liked it.
You know,
Good job.
Scuba Steve, he actually has this really awesome Instagram. He does graffiti art.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so he...
I'll have to check it out.
He lives in the East Coast, think New York, and then he does like a bunch of crazy-ass graffiti art, which is totally illegal. But he posts it all over Instagram if he wants to get caught one day. It's got a
All
weird
the best ones
method.
do.
And also, I think on our very last live stream, he contributed to the super chat. So not only has he been a loyal ass patronaject, but he's even contributing more money to the Real Rejects in any way he can. I like to think of us as a charity, the Real Rejects. You know, you're helping to keep a channel alive. I mean, yeah, you can like deal with, you know, charities that are about like homeless people or people with diseases or third world countries. But really, the charity you want to give to is the Real Rejects. And that's what Scuba Steve does for us.
The charity close to your rejected
Yes, I hope that you give to all the charities on YouTube, all the different Patreons, because support your favorite creator.
Support art, you know?
This is art.
It
Support art.
It is.
And subscribe to Mighty Raccoon. Subscribe to The Real Rejects. Thanks for being here, Courtney. Check her out on Instagram and Twitter.
Anytime.
And Patreon exists. Bye-bye.